It's UT football opponent preview time as we look at the Charlotte 49ers, Tennessee's opponent Saturday at Neyland Stadium. First of 3 straight home games for the Volunteers. Hey, everybody, I am Vince Ferrara. Charlotte, led by Brad Lambert, their head coach throughout the entire history of their program. First 2 years in the FCS, and then in 2015 they made the move to the FBS. Now they're a full-fledged member of Conference USA. They've beaten some name opponents in Conference USA already this year. They were 1-11 last year. They're up to 4 wins. They carry in a 4-4 record in this game. Defensively, Charlotte's pretty good statistically. Obviously, level of competition is part of the story, but they're 6th in the FBS in rush defense, giving up 90 yards per game on the ground, and they're 17th in total defense at 319 yards per game. Now, they've got a senior linebacker by the name of Jawan Foggy, who's the FBS leader in interceptions with 6 and pick sixes with 2, one of which is last week you may have seen on the highlight shows. They have 2 high-volume tacklers in linebacker Jeff Jamel and safety Ben DeLuca. And then also defensively, they've held 3 straight teams to 21 points or less. Now, on special teams, they have one of the best kickers in Conference USA, a freshman by the name of Jonathan Cruz. He's already made a couple beyond 50 yards. Offensively, led by junior running back Benny LeMay. He's 3rd in Conference USA in rushing. Also, redshirt freshman wide receiver Victor Tucker is 3rd in the FBS in yards per game among freshmen at 71 yards. And then they're 3rd in the FBS in time of possession at 36 minutes per. It's something that Tennessee has done a good job of as well with time of possession on offense. Now, Charlotte honors a player each game to wear the number 49 for Charlotte 49ers, someone that goes by and holds up the standards that they have for the football program. Well, the very first player to wear the number 49 as a weekly honor was Larry Okunjobi, who you may recognize as a terrific defensive tackle right now for the Cleveland Browns, who played at Charlotte. Well, he normally wore the number 65. As it turns out, Okunjobi was a 3rd-round draft pick of the Cleveland Browns in 2017. His normal number was 65, and he was drafted 65th overall by the Browns. So look to see who wears that number 49 as a weekly honor for the Charlotte program. Also, there's some local products on that Charlotte team. How about Dalton Wadner? Is a freshman offensive lineman, played in a couple of games this year, 6'4", 280 out of Gibbs High School. And then also they've got Andrew Favaro as a redshirt freshman kicker, 5'11", 230. He played at the Webb School. He is yet to play for Charlotte, however, this year. And then one other thing on the offense, their starting quarterback, Chris Reynolds, was having a nice season, and then he got hurt 3 games ago, replaced by Miami transfer Evan Sheriffs. And Sheriff's numbers haven't wowed you since, but he's helped them win a couple of ball games, 54% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Now, our Vols must-watch most matchup in the game, for me, is Tennessee quarterback Jared Garantano versus Charlotte linebacker Jawan Foggy. Very few interceptions for Garantano in his career. In 313 career pass attempts, he's only thrown 4 interceptions. During that time, he has 12 touchdowns and a 63.4% completion percentage. Foggy, 6 interceptions this year, as I mentioned, leads the nation, 7 in his career. Also, those 2 pick six top in the entire FBS as well. And so if Charlotte is going to close the gap in this game, they're going to have to score defensively or on special teams or both. And we'll see if Tennessee can continue to protect the football and not give Charlotte an opportunity to make up some ground either on defense or special teams. So Garantano versus Foggy is my Vols must-watch most matchup in this ball game. Next week, we'll take a look at the Kentucky Wildcats coming off of their top 10 matchup with the Georgia Bulldogs. And be sure to check on a daily basis, sportsradio.WNML.com, as we have daily coverage on the Tennessee football team. That's our look at the Charlotte 49ers. Thanks for watching. I'm Vince Ferrara. We'll talk to you next week.